cheers to the unfortunate messages. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Fifi. If this is the first time you're seeing this pretty face, then a very special welcome to you. If you haven't subscribed, please do also subscribe. I share content, hairstyling, makeup, lifestyle basically. The last post I did was my travel vlog, of which I've had a lot of comments saying I should share my journey. So this video is specifically about how I was able to travel from Ghana to UK and as a nurse. So if there's a subject of which you are interested in, please do well to watch till the end. It's going to be informative. Yeah, let's just get into the video. So first of all, we are going to pop the champagne. It is a toast. I'm going to tell you the toast what we are going to pop this champagne for. Don't be surprised if I'm popping champagne on my channel. This champagne is for all the journey so far. If you are on this table and if you've been able to successfully travel here to the UK, this is for us. We are going to pop this champagne, and on the count of 3, I hope it pops. 1. Ooh, that scared me though. This champagne is for all the unfortunate messages, emails that we've had through this process. Yeah, so cheers to the unfortunate messages. Anyway, so back to the video. I started this journey a year ago, of which I wasn't even sure if I would be successful. So if you are a nurse back home and you want to travel here, especially if you are if you are from a non-EU country, you would use this process, and I'm going to show you a step-by-step process. I'm going to leave the links as well to any informative link that I did and I used. You can also use that link as well. Disclaimer: I'm not an immigration officer. I'm just sharing my journey, of which helped me. I'm not an immigration advisor. I'm only sharing my journey. If you want to have any other information, kindly log on to nmc.org.uk, and then you would have all the questions being answered over there. So the first step is you have to create an NMC online account, and that's for the non-EU countries. So with this, you'd go to NMC, not NMC, like nmc.org.uk, nmc.org.uk. So you go there and then you create an account. You create the account as a nurse and in the UK, and you are trained outside the UK. So this first step is optional. I don't know, but some people do this first step, and I'm making it into steps so that you don't get entangled. I didn't do this first because I didn't have a passport. So if you don't have a passport, please do well and have one, because you need a passport in this process. And why should you be traveling? Why should you have the idea of traveling and you don't have a passport? How are you going to travel? Even that was my case. I didn't have a passport, but I wanted to travel. I held on with a passport because I thought I can do that in an express. And the time that I was doing, there were some delays, but all the same, you just have to weigh your probability. Assuming you get an employer, and the employer is just fastening your process and you don't have a passport, you just be dropped. So that's the first step. You'd just do your you create your account. So this first step is a very important step, of which this is the same account you'll be using when you come to the UK. So assuming you create the account and then you use any email account, you come here and you further with the OSCE and you have your result, how are they going to send your results to you? So you need to keep the email and make sure the email is a valid one, and that's the same email that you'll be using for all through your process. So that is it. Keep your email, make sure you have a passport, and start the process. So after you have had your NMC online registration, and the next one is you are supposed to prove your eligibility. With eligibility, you would have to pay like an amount of £140. This is not refundable, so this is where you would have to prove that you are eligible. And mind you, it's a 3 or 4 year degree, so it's nurses who have 3 years diploma or 4 years degree that are eligible for this registration. So after you are done with this, make sure if you are, after, let's say you have worked and you are under NMC in any of your country, you make sure that professional body, assuming in Ghana is NMC Ghana, NMC UK would send NMC Ghana to prove that truly you are working as a nurse in your country, that is in Ghana, for instance. So if it's in your country, like if you are in any of the non-EU countries, you need a professional body where the NMC UK is going to contact them for them to approve that you are a nurse in your country. So after that is being done, then you move to the next stage. With the next stage is the test of competence. So with this stage, there are 2 things involved here. You have the computer-based test, then the OSCE. With the computer-based test, it can be done in any in your home country, so that is any PSNGU center. So that's where you have your computer-based test. By the OSCE, you have to come to UK to do that. So that is a computer-based test. So the other one is on the portal, on the NMC portal, there's a part where you have to prove of evidence of good health. So you would need a doctor to have an doctor's email where the doctor will check you. So it's more of, there is some points where they'll be taken and they would verify that yes, you are in good health. But come to think of it, why would you want to work whilst you are not in a good health? Yeah, like why? Anyway, so that is going to be done, and there's a point where you have to get your police clearance. Then I had to upload on the system, and uploading that, for them to verify all these, you have to pay £153. So that is this money is refundable, assuming you are in the process and you decide not to do it again. You can just end your stop the process, like whatever, but they will just refund your money for you. So that's the test of competency. Then you have your English proficiency. So that's the IELTS. Some say it's IELTS, the IELTS exams. I did the IELTS and I passed in my first attempt. You're successful. If you're not successful, please do it again. Mind you, with the passport, make sure your passport is valid. There's not a 3-month expiry date. A 3-month passport that is about to expire. Yeah, just make sure your passport is valid, and then you use that one to apply. So back then it used to be agency. There were agencies that come into, you just register with an agency and the agency helps you to have a sponsored job and then helps you with your relocation. It was quite a good offer, and it just came down to the amber list, red list thing. So now it is no more agency. You have to come through your own application directly to the companies. So one thing during my time, it was application directly to the companies, and that was what I did, and I had a job. I had one advice from a friend. Big thumbs up to you. Thank you for giving me that thought. I just asked that friend, I don't know if she would be happy for me to mention her name, but she just told me if I were you, I'll start applying. So I'll leave some links in my description. Just go check it out. These are some of the sites that I used in getting jobs. Indeed, LinkedIn, Glassdoor, and a couple of them. So these sites really helped, but there are other employers of which you have to go to their websites themselves. So assuming there is you go to these sites, some take you directly to the website of the employers or the company, and then you just go and then you apply over there. And during the application, kindly you have to make sure you are subscribing. So if it's a site, subscribe to them, and then take the part where they can send you newsletters if there's any updates of job opportunities, so it comes through your mail. So I wasn't disappointed because as at that time I hadn't written my CBT, so I was just getting unfortunate message back to back to back to front. Don't be disappointed or don't be frustrated, keep on applying, and when you get a sponsor, you get a company that is going to sponsor you. There are lots of offers that come with it. Some are going to give you accommodation, refund your IELTS, CBT, sometimes NMC application money, and it's a whole lot. So you just hop onto any of it, and with a good deal, and for your tier 2 visa, and that is the happiest part, where you are applying for your visa just to relocate. And when you come here, you just come do your OSCE exams, and when you successfully pass, then you have your PIN, you'll be licensed, you'll be a registered nurse in the UK. Like, somebody say amen to that. I know that is going to be your testimony, and it's such a joy for you to go through this process, and then you just look back and you're like, it was really hectic. You just open your mail and your heart beats so fast. Like, you just have to embrace it, and then be so mindful and be very vigilant, because there are a lot of scammers who just come into your email with good news, telling you to pay some amount of, you shouldn't pay anything. Yeah, you shouldn't pay anything. And be prayerful. I would say my journey is and is going to be with God, and it's still with God. Everything was around God. I trusted God, and I was so hopeful, and He never disappointed. No. Anyway, let's just give one more cheers to God for coming through, and I hope He comes through for you. I pray He comes through for you. Cheers. I'm going to end my video here. I said previously about my unfortunate messages. I don't want to go over and over again with the unfortunate messages, but these messages are going to make you strong. In these messages, you laugh. When you see them sometime to come, you're like, oh my God, these people also gave me unfortunate messages. Anyway, so if you ended up enjoying this video, you were educated with this video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and then turn on your notification. Also, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Without much ado, see you in my next vlog or video. Cheers. See you in UK soon. Bye.